many great stories have been told in animation, but very few survive to the test of time and go on to become classics. The Lion King, it seems to me that it will be one of those few rare cases of something new, that relatively new when we compare it to the Grimms and Andersons and Collodi that were adapted to animation, but it will retain its relevance for many, many years to come. Can you tell us about your experience and your contribution to this movie and to the construction of its mythology?
Oh yeah. Well, Lion King. I mean, originally they started Lion King and Pocahontas at the same time, and the idea was always Lion King was Hamlet in Africa, and Pocahontas was Romeo and Juliet in the Virginia forest, and so we had two crews going, and I was originally going to be on like at the beginning, everybody thought Pocahontas was going to be the big film, and Lion King, whatever it does, but then like Pocahontas went into some rewrites. They had to rewrite the script. So I went on to Lion King. While they were fixing it, I wound up becoming head of story on Pocahontas afterwards. But when I was on Lion King, I got to do work on a lot of the musical numbers, like the Simba's song when he's young said, "I just can't wait to be king," and a few of those things. And when Pumbaa and Timon sing the funny version of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," and all, and so a bunch of those things. And I was in on a lot of the story meetings. And what was interesting about it was, in the beginning and everything, we were trying to do interesting stuff with the lions, and we sit around and we go, okay, what do lions do? What do they actually do? They sleep, have sex, and kill things. Okay, well, sleeping is boring. We can't show sex. and we got left is killing things. And then we found out the male lions don't even hunt. The female lions hunt. The male lions just lay around and piss on the border and then mark their territory. That's all they do. and plus, they're not in the jungle. It's not a jungle. They're in the grasslands. And so it's actually king of the veldt. Would be more appropriate. But Elton John was writing the music and everything, and he would be writing his little pop melodies and all. And it was Hans Zimmer. They hired Hans Zimmer because he had done this movie called The Power of One with Richard Harris, which took place in South Africa, with a lot of that beautiful African, like the Zulu drums and Ladysmith Black Mambazo and the choruses and all. And Hans Zimmer is the one who brought in all that heavy African orchestration and just made it so beautiful, because we'd be working from a cassette which was just Elton John and his keyboard. He would just have his keyboard and he'd be like, and then when we heard the finish with all the African music, we were like, damn, that's good. that's really good. And and then it was a little while before they brought Pumbaa and Timon in. And then the two voice actors of Pumbaa and Timon sort of like up the comedy, because what we tried to do was, it's a comedy, but we killed the father. The father's dead. He never comes back, so it was very tricky to dance. To walk that step between, when it's dramatic, it's very dramatic, and when it's funny, it's very funny. That was hard, to get that right balance.
What were your thoughts concerning the 2019 version of the?
Oh, that one is. I don't watch those things. It hurts my heart. I don't want to say. Well, like I saw the Beauty and the Beast one, and I was just like, oh God, I don't like that. I didn't watch Aladdin, and I don't want to. It's just me personally. I like the old ones myself. I know that makes me old fashioned, but. I just think there's a charm to the old to the hand drawn stuff that in the 3D stuff, it just doesn't look the same.